In the nicest way possible. This is a tremendous honor for the Lady Jacket basketball team, for my coaching staff. It's a blessing for Blair to be here right now to sign a letter of intent to play for the MSU Lady Bulldogs. That is a tremendous honor because, as he said, she works tirelessly. She goes every day and she gives 110% no matter what she's doing. So this is just one of those pats on the back that she's receiving right now. I am tremendously honored myself because under my leadership as head coach, this is my first signee in a Division I school, so I'm over the moon myself. And to have her teammates here only shows that we are a group of young women who only want to see everybody do well. It's not about just one person. They came out of love for Blair, and I can't say enough about how hard they do work. And I love my coaches. They are my backbone. And we expect great things for Lady Jacket basketball. And today is all about Blair. And Blair, I love you, and this is all about you, and go Dogs.
I left a gentleman out over here, Keith Fennell, the high school principal. We work side by side. Without his support, our athletic program wouldn't be what it is. Keith, would you like to say something at this time?
I'll say how much I appreciate everyone being here, because anytime we get the opportunity to celebrate a success story such as this, Blair as well as the Schaefer family, we want to publicize this type of success story, and we are so much appreciative of the family and what they have contributed to our school and our school district, as well as to what Blair has contributed to the basketball team and the court itself. We just appreciate everybody being here and being a part of it, and are very excited about the future and this season in itself, and then the distant future as well for the Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs. So thank you.
All right, guys, at this time, I think we'll get Mom and Dad up here, and Coach, you on one side and me on the other, and Mr. Fennell, why don't you join? And hey, you too, my man. We want you here. Get next to your sister. All right, and then we'll take some pictures. I'll try to stay on the outside, trying to be as ugly as possible here. Keith, why don't you get here?
You got it.
You can say he's like a dog.
May I have your attention, please? We're going to give our honoree a chance to make some remarks at this time.
I just want to thank everyone for coming out and showing support for me. It means so much, and especially to my team and all my classmates that got out of class to come support me. Thank y'all so much, and feel free me to stay for cake because there's red velvet cake over there. So.
I think there's always been that part of me that's always wanted to play for my dad, so it's not really the university, it's just I want to play for a great coach, and I know that my dad gets it done, and so I want to play for someone who gets it done, and he's it.
How are you guys alike?
Oh man, we both are very strong-headed. We go at it sometimes because of that, because we both fight for what we want. And so that's how we're like.
Is there any concern that kind of I picture the Rams butting heads and running into each other. That's going to be something that's going to worry you? Or?
There's no doubt that we will butt heads, but I feel like at the end of the day, he knows what's best for me. So I'm going to have to accept whatever he tells me, and I'm going to be his player, and I'm going to do what he tells me to do because he's more experienced than I am, and he knows what he's doing.
Was there ever any other coaches that came to you and said, hey, like your dad said, he said that, other coaches said if this doesn't work out or if you have a second option, we like to hear. Did he let those get through to you, or did you hear from any of those coaches?
Some of the coaches did send me. A bunch of the coaches sent me questionnaires and stuff, and then they started sending me letters, just like Mississippi State did. But when they found out that I was going to Mississippi State, most of them laid off, and then some of them were still like, all right, Vic, she'd be a good player for you, but she'd be a great player for me, so, and they would just reach out through him. So, I mean, they always knew, everyone knew that I was wanting to play for my dad, but they still gave effort and sent me like questionnaires and all that good stuff.
How is it, having your mom and dad, even I know he's a coach, but more of a dad too, letting them be able to see you every game now, being right here so close?
It's awesome, and I'm really like appreciative of the fact that they're both coaches, because they both help me. Even though my mom is my high school coach and my dad will be my college coach, they're both still there on the side of the court no matter where I'm going to be. And so high school games, my dad's right there coaching me on the sidelines like he's my high school coach, so it's very helpful, and he tells me stuff that I can't see on the court, and so I'm very grateful for that.
You've been around this game a long time, probably since you were born, but at what age can you really remember wanting to play for your dad?
I think when I realized that I wanted to play for him was probably my early high school years, because I think when I was so young I was just kind of playing, and then as I got older I realized, what the more important things were. So.
Have you reached out to any of the other signees or potential signees? I know probably some of it hasn't happened yet. But
we've been texting all day in group messages. We have been texting back and forth nonstop, and some of them signed this morning, and so they were really excited, and then some signed. I know LaCara signs at 3 o'clock today, so we're all just different times. We're like, oh my God, we're so excited at different times. So yeah.
What do you think about the class?
Oh my gosh, we're going to be awesome, and we're so excited to play together. And my dad says great players want to play with great players, and we can only be excited for what's to come at Mississippi State, because we're going to do great things.